What is up YouTube? We're Underleveled. My name is Taka and today I'm going to be reviewing the Blue Compass microphone boom arm, as well as giving you all the information that you might want to know before deciding if you want to pick one of these up. So let's get right to it, shall we? And if you like this kind of content, then we hope you consider subscribing. It really helps out the channel and we really appreciate it. So right off the bat, I personally feel like this is the best and cleanest boom arm on the market. Now, it's not perfect, but for me personally, the pros definitely outweigh the cons, and I'll be going over the pros and cons in this video. Now I just want to state that they didn't send me this or ask me to review it. I actually bought my first Blue Compass after doing a lot of research and a lot of trial and error, and since Kat needed a boom arm for her mic, I love this one so much, I bought a second one. Now, a lot of streamers and content creators benefit from having a boom arm, but honestly, having one can benefit any gamer, depending on your personal preference. Things like online gaming, Discord, and voice chat, they're becoming more and more prominent, and some gamers, they want cleaner, more controlled audio more than what their headset mics can offer. A lot of people get an external USB microphone like this Blue Yeti. Now, you might want to mount it and position it someplace close to your sound hole. Well, then you might want a boom arm. Specifically, you might want this boom arm, the Blue Compass. Now let's go over what I love about this boom arm, as well as specific information that you might be interested in, as well as its cons. First of all, I love the clean design. It's a single aluminum arm with the blue logo on one side and adjustable knobs on the other. Another thing I love about this design, and makes it look even cleaner, is the wire management. It's absolutely fantastic. It has a slot running down the entire back of the boom arm where it can hide your microphone wire, and it's held in with these plastic clips. Now it's really nice because it can even fit hefty XLR cables like this one right here. Mine's is about a 7mm thick XLR cable and it fits it perfectly with room to spare. Another thing that I really like is the mount. It's a C-clamp mount, but it's very small and very compact. It doesn't take up more desk space than it needs to. I really like this. Now let's take a look at some of its specs and compare it to probably what's known as its closest competitor, the Rode PSA-1. Alright, so like I said, it's an aluminum arm which makes it very light but very strong, with a maximum horizontal reach of 32 inches. Now, the max weight load for this is 2.4 pounds, which means it'll support most USB microphones, as well as something like a GoPro or even a small DSLR camera. You just have to find some way to mount it on here. Speaking of that, it comes with a 3/8 inch threading, but it also includes a 5/8 inch threading adapter, perfect for the Blue Yeti as well as other mics. The max desk thickness... Now the max desk thickness... Like, it can't just be me. Like, try say it. Max desk thickness. I mean, even saying it slowly is difficult. It's a tongue twister, right? Like, let me know in the comments down below if you're able to say max desk thickness 3 times fast. Now the max desk thickness is 2 5/8 inch or 2.625 inches, but honestly you can go slightly thicker as my table is 2.69 inches, but it really won't fit a desk thicker than that. Now the minimal mounting distance for the clamp is 1.25 inches, so you need at least 1.25 inches of flat mountable space. I'll also include some other dimensions of the C-clamp on screen. Now this boom arm can move freely 360 degrees at the base. Now adjusting the spring tension is extremely easy. You just need to use a screwdriver and tighten or loosen the tension to fit your mic's weight. And finally, the Blue Compass mic boom arm will set you back $100. Now looking at the Rode PSA-1, the specs and the price are nearly identical, so it's going to come down to the looks and the finer details to determine which one of these you might prefer. While this is a fantastic boom arm, There are some things that might put you off. For example, we can't ignore the price tag. It is pretty expensive, costing $100. That costs more than some popular USB microphones. But for me personally, I feel like the quality is worth it. You definitely don't want to skimp on quality when it comes to a boom arm. Nothing is worse than having a sagging, sad boom arm. Now the Rode PSA-1, it costs exactly the same at $100, but it's not readily available on some sites. Some sites like Amazon are sold out of the Rode PSA-1 and are on back order, while the Blue Compass is sold everywhere like Amazon, Best Buy, and even GameStop, so that's a huge plus. Now one huge con about the Blue Compass is that it doesn't come with a desk insert bushing in case you permanently want to mount your boom arm to your desk. Now that might not concern you, but in case you do want to go that route, it's going to cost you an additional $20 to $30 for that insert bushing. Now the Rode PSA-1, it costs exactly the same as this, except they include the desk insert bushing. One thing that I haven't seen anyone talk about is this. The blue logo. In case for some reason you want them to be facing forward, say towards a camera or just your personal preference, well, then you better mount it to the left of you, because if you were to mount it to the right of you, the adjustment knobs will be facing forward. It's not reversible. Now, I'm not a boom arm engineer, but it would have been kind of cool if you can somehow swap the adjustment knobs with the logo, so you can have it mounted on the left or right side of you and still have that logo facing forward. It's a very small detail, and honestly for me personally, I don't care enough about it to deter me from not buying it because of that. But it might bother some people, and if it does, I just wanted to put that information out there. One last thing that I personally haven't had a problem with but does worry me are these plastic clips. These plastic clips are used to hide your microphone wire, and it's a reason why I love this boom arm so much, but I can see these clips breaking in the future, and if they ever do break, I can't possibly think of a way to replace them. But if you can replace these clips, I would love to know how in the comments down below, just for future reference. Now, I rarely remove my mic wires, so I can't really see this being a problem, but in case you do unclip these regularly, I can see these possibly breaking. Again, I haven't run into this problem yet, but it's something to think about. So besides those small things, the Blue Compass is my favorite microphone boom arm. I highly recommend it to casual and hardcore gamers who are looking for a sleek boom arm with excellent wire management. But that's all for today's review on the Blue Compass microphone boom arm. If you enjoyed this review, then don't forget to hit that like button, as well as subscribe and turn on the bell for notifications for more gaming accessory reviews. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.